Do you want to get your business in front of over 100,000 viewers every month? Advertise with 321 and enjoy the best value in local advertising while supporting free community live streams. Your message will be seen across live high school sports, morning shows, and local events, connecting you directly with engaged audiences, boosting your visibility, growing your brand, and helping us keep these broadcasts accessible to everyone for free. Partner with 321 today and watch your business thrive. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Breakfast with Ben. And it's Thursday, which means that it is officially Business Over Breakfast Day with our friends from the Ocean Community Chamber of Commerce. We are live here in downtown Westerly from Pizza Place Studios, and I am so excited to be joined once again by Grace Lund and Michelle Grayson. I literally just said it. In my head, at least. Michelle Grayson, how are you?
Great, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Good morning. Good morning, Grace.
Good morning.
So it's a wonderful Thursday. We just had Halloween. There were other things that happened this week that I don't get into on these shows. But good or bad, whether just we don't. That's not the platform for this. But that means that there's a lot of stuff coming up.
Yes.
Which means we got lobster trap trees coming up. We got Santa's arrival coming up. We got the light parade coming up.
Holiday
stroll.
Starry
lights. When do you guys now, after January 7th or whatever, when the lobster trap tree comes down, does the chamber staff and the board members, do they get to like hibernate for the rest of the winter? Because it's a lot of work that you've got going on in the next month and a half, 2 months.
We don't necessarily hibernate because there are like rolling events still happening.
That was a joke.
I wish, but at the end of or the beginning of February, like we have the auction for the buoys on the lobster trap tree. We have chocolate stroll. So there are like smaller events that start rolling in, and then obviously we're prepping for the spring. Right. So it slows down a little bit, but for the most part, it's pretty consistent.
Awesome. Michelle, how long have you been a board member of the chamber?
I joined the board in June 2020. So just over 4 years.
Heck of a time to join.
I know. My inauguration celebration was outdoors at the drive-in area, and Maria Pucci was in a big bucket truck, and it was very different.
So wait a second. Okay, hold on. So, and I'm going to switch this so that you guys are big and I'm small. There we go. You can't even see what I'm doing on the screen right now. That's completely fine. But so, all right, let me ask you about that. There's an inauguration ceremony for board members or for the whole board. Like, what's going on with this?
Our annual dinner, we will do like the transition of the board members that are going off and the board members coming on.
Okay.
I wasn't here in 2020, so I can't speak to what that experience was like, but it's not necessarily an inauguration, but you do like sign on for your term.
Yeah.
Right. And you get called up and acknowledged.
Yeah.
And you get Maria Pucci in a bucket truck. Hopefully.
Announcing you.
Hopefully.
I think it's just the 1 year.
That's something that happened in the last. No. We had the Athena Awards were literally the night before last week.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. We did talk about the Athena Awards, but we haven't talked about it with Michelle.
Yes.
So, events like that. And obviously Maria Pucci, who was just honored, and all of the kids that got the scholarships at the Athena Awards and stuff. Like, what does a night like that mean to you being a member of the board?
It was just great to be there and to experience and be in the same room with all these wonderful, influential people. And it was just so nice to see the kind things that people had to say about Maria and all the scholarship recipients. They really did a good job, and they got the acknowledgement that they deserved.
Yeah, that's awesome. So how did you come to be a board member at the chamber?
I guess there's a process where like people that are on the executive board currently nominate other people that they think would be a good fit. I was informed I was nominated, and then there's a committee that votes, and I got chosen to be part of that. I think it was because I literally volunteer at so many things, and my face was at so many events, not even being part of the board.
Wow.
That someone must have said, we need this girl to be on our side.
Yeah.
I have literally seen you at everything that I've ever gone to.
She's always there.
Yeah, and not only are you there, but you're a prominent fixture, and like you're super helpful, and you're always there, going out of your way to be helpful to everyone.
I enjoy that.
You're
that's
great,
fun.
and you're great at it.
Oh, thank you.
And you're running what? The fun committee? Is
Yes,
that what
the
it
fun.
is?
I'm chairing the fun committee for the 100th anniversary of the Chamber of Commerce.
For next year.
Yep.
So
Awesome. My camera stopped working, and I don't know why.
oh.
Hmm.
Okay.
I'll get that back. Anyway, your camera's fine, so let's keep going. What kinds of things have you done as a board member?
What haven't you done?
I know.
I definitely participate in volunteer and setting up most events anytime that I possibly can. One of my, I was thinking back, one of the funnest things, my funnest thing that I did was right in the beginning when the Easter egg hunt wasn't something that we did in the park because of social distancing. So people dressed up as an Easter bunny and drove around town in this big costume, jumped out of a vehicle, went to people's houses and dropped eggs at kids' houses that signed up. And so I did that for 2 years, 2 different Easters, and it was so fun. It was kind of crazy. It was hot, and I didn't realize how big that head was. And to get in and out of the vehicle, I remember one year Maria was my driver, and I literally would get in. She's like, "Okay, clear," and I was like, "Take the hat off," and I was sweating, but it was so super fun. The kids were so excited and so that was some of my funnest things. I also enjoy being part of Fusion.
Oh
I
yeah.
was like, I hope you say Fusion.
I volunteer to be a body painted.
A model.
Yeah, a model. I'm a model. I'm artwork during the Fusion event, and that is super fun for me too.
This was your 3rd Fusion?
I did
So
2. Did I do 2 or 3?
no, you've done 3 because I've done 3 Fusions. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I am almost aging out. So
You are not.
I don't think you can age out.
No,
Of something
there's no
like
age
that.
limit. Minimum 21. Maximum.
Yeah.
not.
Okay. Yeah. There's a minimum age limit, but not.
we'll
Well,
see.
that's. What? So as a member of the board, do you have, other than Fusion, do you have a favorite holiday event with the holidays coming up? And there's so many different things. Like what do you enjoy volunteering at most? Planning.
I will say Small Business Saturday, which is right after Thanksgiving,
Yep.
is a great, to me, I have so much fun doing that one, where the chamber rewards or treats people that are shopping small and supporting our small business. So I get a list of establishments that I go in and find people shopping, and I surprise them with a $10 gift certificate. And so that also brings me so much joy. People are so grateful and so cheery and surprised that we're giving them a gift just for shopping. So that is an event. Well, I don't know if it's an event, but that's something that I do around the holidays that I look forward to every year. I also enjoy setting up the lobster trap tree and working it. Some days it's a little bit colder than others.
Yeah.
And I need a lot of tissues on those days. But I'm prepared. I bought new Uggs. I have a heated vest. Like
you're
I'm
ready to
really,
go.
I'm ready. I'm
There
ready.
you go.
Although with this weather, I don't know if you're even going to need them at
I
this point.
know. Today is great.
That's true. That is true. I am just about getting my. There we go. Cool. Guys, I'm back.
All right.
Welcome back.
I'm back. Hey, everybody. I had to update the camera, and I'm back. So let's talk about Westerly Dental a little bit, because you actually, yeah. So what is Westerly Dental, first and foremost?
It's a family-run dental practice here on Granite Street. It actually started in 1946, and it was downtown in the Toscano's building. And in 1973, it moved to Granite Street. It started with one dentist, and then his sons, Ron and Brian, joined in 1973. And since then, Brian's three sons, Michael, Matt, and Marcus, have joined the practice.
Wow, that's a lot.
Runs in the family.
Yeah.
So, like when you go there, you can't you can't say, "I'm going to see Dr. Capalbo." That doesn't work. You have to. they're all Dr. Capalbo. Since
I love
then, we've also, or the practice has also added different specialties. So pretty much it's like a one-stop shop where there's so much continuous care. We have an orthodontist, we have a root canal specialist, an endodontist, oral surgeon, and a gum specialist, a periodontist,
Wow.
all in one place.
That's basically everything you need.
Yes,
That's, your teeth are not getting any better care than at Westerly Dental.
It has some super great hygienists as well. So, some of those employees there it's like very, very close knit. Some of them been there for almost 40 years.
Wow.
Like my work mom, Jeannie's been there 36 years.
Aw, I love that. I love that, and I love the title work mom. I don't think that I've. I definitely, now that you say that, I'm like, oh yeah, I've had work moms,
Mhm.
like for sure. That makes so much sense. But I've never thought, you hear work wife or work husband a lot,
Yeah.
but work mom, love
Yes,
that.
my work mom.
Love that. Also, that makes me want to shout out Deb if you're watching. My old work mom. Deb was wonderful. So is that well? Let me transition to Upstyle Chic RI, which is another. And maybe I should have gone back to the chamber before mixing the two. But tell me a little bit about that, Michelle.
Yes, so I actually am on the board representing my small business, Upcycle Chic RI. It is something that started from just a hobby where I would find a piece of furniture and say, you know what, I can make this better and make it cute, and we can use this, and we don't have to pay $500 for a dresser. So I didn't have any experience. I just kind of learned on my own.
Isn't that the best though?
Yes. It's so fun.
Absolutely.
Like TikTok was really like big into education things and like makeover, and I would just save these videos and like follow these people, and like, if this girl can do it, so can I.
Mhm.
And watching YouTube videos. So I really did go all out with that, and I really had so much fun that I was like posting things that I did for like my daughter or someone else. They're like, oh, can you do something for me? Or can you do this for me? And I was like, yeah. And then I just started this little thing.
That's awesome. That's
Yes.
so cool.
Yeah.
And since then I've gone from like sanding to I have like multiple sanders and saws, and I have like a million tools. Like I have
Now here's my question. Do you now make videos of yourself doing that?
Oh yeah, you should.
I have.
Okay.
I haven't done it in a while. I've been
Okay.
busy. I did just get married this year.
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you. That took a lot of my time and energy. So I didn't focus so much
Yeah.
on that. But prior to that, I was doing, I have a little TikTok page that I was doing
Yep.
videos. I have an Instagram and a Facebook page that show some of my videos with my transformations from before and after, and the process of me sanding and sawing and
Now, do you find pieces of furniture, upscale them, and then sell them, or do people bring you their pieces of furniture?
both.
Okay.
So, I mean, I have a great group of friends that will just reach out and say, "Hey, I no longer need this dresser. Do you want it?"
Mhm.
And my husband will not be happy about that. But yes, I have a whole garage full of those pieces of furniture. Still not done, but intentions to be done,
You're
which I
also-
could finish and sell. I also do my own, like I redid my own nightstands, or like my daughter needed a desk, so we did something for her.
Right.
You're also like a huge fan of the Johnny Cake Center, right?
Yes.
Mm.
So I do find things there.
To be fair, who isn't a huge fan of the Johnny Cake Center?
My Johnny Bucks are in my car right now.
Yes. Bella Vita Blowout Bar has a coffee station.
I saw that like
That's me.
10. Yeah, no, no, I mean literally like 5 minutes before you came in, she texted me like the stuff to put on the screen for you guys, and I was looking it up, and I saw the Bella Vita coffee station, and it's so gorgeous.
Thank you.
Like seriously, guys, this is the part of the show where I look directly at camera, like last week. Seriously, go check out Upcycle Chic RI, because Michelle, your work is just phenomenal.
Thank you.
Like, it's really gorgeous, and the fact that you taught yourself how to do this is, I think, even more special.
Trash to treasure. That's what we've been
That's the
doing.
tagline.
Everything is free. I mean, that comes to me. So pretty much.
Mhm.
So to turn it into something that you can upcycle, so you're not buying something new, you're saving something from going in the dump.
Yep.
I feel like it's a good thing.
It definitely is. We have a comment here from Alexis McDonald Matthews, my beautiful friend Michelle. And we also have a comment here from Antonella Rizzo. Good morning, friends. Good morning,
Good
Antonella.
morning. I'm here with having breakfast with Ben.
Yeah, except you're not having breakfast with Ben. I really need to like clarify with people, like, you can bring food, you can bring drinks, like you can bring coffee. Oh, my question of the day. This is something that we usually end with, but my question of the day, because Grace reminded me at the beginning. My question of the day this morning on Facebook was that I needed coffee this morning very badly, and I was wondering what go-to coffee shops people had in town. Michelle, if you're going for coffee or tea or breakfast or
Yeah.
whatever,
I'm so
where's some
basic.
places you're going?
I'm very basic. Honeydew.
That's not basic. I mean, there's a lot
I
of
mean,
great options.
Yes, but it's not like I don't go to Java, or I drink actually 1 cup of coffee at home,
Mhm.
and that's pretty much it now. So I don't really go too much. But there was a time I was addicted to honeydew coffee, and at one of the chamber fundraisers that I went to prior to being on the board, there was it was like a bidding war, and I won a year of free. It wasn't free because I bid, but of coffee every single day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
From Honeydew. It was
Honeydew
great.
donates that to our auction almost every year. It's 1 cup of coffee, like hot or iced, every day for a year.
My girlfriend and I got. So I love honeydew. Like, this is Bess Eaton, by the way. Shout out to another local. But I went to, and this morning I literally was at the stoplight and I was like, I really want honeydew. And but I was so close to the office that I just went and grabbed Bess Eaton, which I also love. But I my girlfriend and I got coffee and went on a long drive. Like, this was a couple years ago. We got coffee and pistachio muffins and went on a long drive. And she is now obsessed with the pistachio muffins. So like once a month or something, I will like I'll obviously, because I'm out in the morning and doing all of this stuff, I will like pick up a pistachio muffin and just leave it somewhere in the house for her to find, and she like gets very excited, specifically from Honeydew. And after that one initial time that I got her this, and she had never had it, uh, we got one for her mom, and her mom is now obsessed with Honeydew, but she like won't buy her. She's a senior on a fixed
Mhm.
income, she like will not go out for anything.
Mhm.
So like Christmas and birthdays and stuff, like Honeydew gift certificate is such an easy win for her. And she's like so excited. She calls me and she's like, I think I'm going to use my Honeydew gift certificate today. Loves it. Absolutely loves it.
I love that. And at Christmas, when they do the gift certificates, you buy one and you get one for yourself.
That's
I
so
love that.
cute.
I love when places do that.
Mhm.
Yes.
So we have a couple more comments here.
Oh,
Good morning.
wow.
Yeah, Jordan Plant says Upcycle Chic is the best. And we have a comment here from someone named Rob Grayson,
Oh.
Only
who says,
imagine.
Ben, please solicit help to clean out our garage. I have an idea. Hold on, Rob. Instead of getting help to clean out your garage, why don't we solicit help for people to just buy those materials from Michelle, to buy the new things from Michelle?
Because I actually have to do
You
it.
have to do 'em
Yeah.
first.
All right, you know what? I'm sorry,
Solicit help
Rob.
to
I'll
do the furniture.
we'll get a junk removal company in next week. I promise. Um, that's a lot of fun. So what like
So I try to do that in
Yeah.
between all the stuff I do for the chamber.
The chamber, your actual job.
Yeah, and you're always, I mean, you're constantly at everything for the chamber, so it's you have a full plate. You definitely
fun,
have a full
though.
plate.
I like
Yeah.
to stay busy, and that definitely keeps me busy.
Right.
I really enjoy being out and about in the community, and I've met so many great people and made connections with so many great people through these 4 years that I've been on the board. I just really enjoy it so much.
Is there a time limit for people being on the board? Like, is it a
Yeah, so there's
Okay.
different terms. So you
Okay.
can sign on for a 3-year or 1 year.
okay?
And I think you can do it consecutively, or you can get moved up to the executive board, and then you're on moving through those positions. So there are term limits. I don't know what you're signed on for right now. Probably another 3.
Yes,
I would
probably.
I
guess.
feel like
Yeah.
the chamber and board wants to keep you forever. I mean,
If we could,
honestly,
we
like,
would.
why wouldn't you? So okay. And Grace, you didn't give an answer to the coffee shop question.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I'll give my politically correct answer. There's a lot of great chamber members that I would recommend for coffee. You have your classics like Junk and Java, Honeydew, Fresh Cup. I was mentioning earlier before we got on camera that I went to the flower shop in Pawcatuck last week, and I was very shocked at how great my latte was. And I feel that way also about Nana's coffee. If you haven't had coffee at Nana's, they have a latte there that's really great. So there's tons of options for coffee in town, and I think I've almost tried all of them. So
I went to this is out of the Westerly area a little bit. I mean, nothing is really, we live in Rhode Island. It's not
Mhm.
far. But we had a meeting on a Saturday morning a couple weeks ago, and one of our staff members lives in Richmond. So and they're actually the Cheraho camera person. So like that's why it's great that he lives in Richmond. But so we had a meeting because he was driving up to Woonsocket for us. So we had a meeting in why Antonella just texted. I just sent the exact same thing, but with an emoji now. Good morning, friends. Good morning
Hi,
again, Antonella.
Antonella.
We went to Higher Grounds in Richmond,
I've never been there.
and it's right next to Lickety Splits.
Okay.
It was so good and so like chill inside, and we just like sat on these couches in the back, and it was like all the way. I only got I think I got a vanilla chai, which is my go-to
Mm.
anywhere. But that was a new one that I had recently. which I had but not in a very long time, not since I moved to Westerly, which is like a decade ago now. And I went to Martin House Books recently.
Yeah.
Also fantastic.
Yeah.
The chai there was great, and also like I just love that space being open again.
Right. I went
So-
to. They had a free wine tasting there a couple weeks ago on
Nice.
like a Wednesday night where you could like they had books paired up with different wines that you could taste and sample, and it was super cute. It was after hours, so it was like dark, and you know that space is kind of moody, so
Yeah.
it was like the perfect
Yeah.
night.
It
I
is
loved
really
it.
that's a gorgeous space.
It's so beautiful.
And you know what? They would if they ever are looking for new pieces of furniture, you can get them upcycled.
Upcycle Chic.
You know. So what is what's coming up right now for the chamber?
Everything.
I know. I'm like, I asked you that at the worst and best possible time.
So next week, Monday, based on weather,
Yes.
we are setting up the lobster trap tree. So that will start on Monday, getting all the traps over to Stonington.
Do you need volunteers for that to help, or
I
do you
think
have?
so.
Okay.
We always take hands, and something like that. I mean, that's heavy lifting. So
Yeah.
Yes.
if you can have the mobility for that, definitely reach out to us at the chamber. 401-596-7761.
Sorry, say that again slower.
401-596-7761.
Okay.
And so that will be Monday, and then it's just a process of getting everything set up, getting the buoys on the tree. It opens on the 23rd as opening night. That's the tree lighting, and then it's open until January 5th. So
Awesome.
That's 6 weeks,
Yeah.
4 weeks.
When is the tree lighting? You said is it the
23rd.
The
23rd? Oh, okay. So it's before
It's before Thanksgiving this year.
because Thanksgiving is so late.
Also, yes, but the Mystic lighted boat parade is December 1st.
Right.
So we didn't want to
Compete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Conflicts this year. It takes the pressure off the local police to be able to manage the influx of both events. So we'll see if that makes a difference this year. And also Thanksgiving is pretty late this year. So
Thanksgiving's almost in December.
Yeah.
I don't. And you know, it's like you said, like, oh, what do we have coming? We just had Halloween. Like, for so many people, you see all of the memes and graphics and stuff of like, you know, the day after Halloween is they unlock the cage that they keep Mariah Carey and Michael Bublé in all year. And
I didn't even see Mariah Carey's video yet this year. Did she do her annual release?
I think so, because I saw I didn't see anything like that, but I did see a viral clip recently of her at 8 a.m. on some morning show having to sing All I Want for Christmas, or no, it wasn't even All I Want for Christmas. So, and her, like, the track failed in her ear.
Oh.
So she had to sing live, and like she just is so angry singing, but it's flawless. She hits every note perfectly, but it's like
tell she was
so
annoyed.
intense. Yeah. It was awesome. I mean, she's phenomenal. And Michael Bublé, also somebody who does not get released until Christmas,
Right.
except in my house, because
It's got other
Jackie is a
other
super fan.
music.
No, Jackie is a super fan. In her office at our house, there's Michael Bublé posters, and
Wow.
like she was
Good.
Good
for
like
her.
friends with the band and all sorts of stuff. So we got the boobs on tip. Michael Bublé on all year on the TV and on the radio. We'll be right back. No, but for real though, so Lobster Trap Tree coming up, setting up this Monday, the 23rd, which is only in a little over 2 weeks. And then Small Business Saturday is the 30th is the 30th this year.
30th, yep.
Yeah,
Santa's arrival is the 29th, which is the Friday.
Okay.
Which is when Santa comes to town right outside the window here.
Yeah, so
the
that'll be
library,
right down here,
Dixon
right?
Square,
Dixon
yep.
Square.
In front of the post office. Santa
Sweet.
and all of his little friends.
You know what's great about that, guys? I don't need to have a camera person. I can literally
You
just stick the
just
camera
sit
out the
right
window.
there.
Yeah.
Nice.
We have another. Hold on. We have another comment. This one is from Jean Shortman Carr.
That's my work mom.
Hello, work mom. Good morning. We love having Michelle here at the Westerly Dental Group.
Do we usually have
Hi,
this
work
many
mom.
comments?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But also, no, we don't usually have this many
Just say,
comments because
we didn't have any comments last week.
well, we did. I just didn't tell you what they were.
Oh.
Rude.
No, we don't usually have this many comments that compliment our guests so
You're
so
doing
lovely. Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Must be my new fall fashion.
I love it. Lori does too. We got another comment
Oh my gosh. It's just like a
from
celebrity.
Jean that says Lori does too. Yeah, Michelle, you are a celebrity.
Okay. I'll
And
take it.
listen, I mean, that's kind of true though, because before I even knew who you were, like name wise and whatever, like I knew your face because I've seen you at everything for years. So yeah, I would say a little bit of a celebrity.
All right.
A little bit.
Great.
A little bit. So what can people help with other than the lobster trap tree? Do you guys have anything else? Like, I know that most of it is board members and volunteers and
Mhm.
all of these things that help. And but just there's so many activities, and also who coordinates that? Do you as the event manager?
Mhm.
Do you coordinate everything that?
Yeah, so we always take volunteers. Doesn't matter what time of year it is. If you need your hours done, we have office work that we can have you do. If it's close to events where we have something going on, you're welcome to do that. And we take interns as well. So if anyone needs internship hours, anything like that. For the holiday, I am always taking more volunteers than I think we'll really need because it's cold, so you want to be wrapped up outside as fast as possible. But also, it just helps everything go smoother. So Santa's arrival, we take volunteers to help pass out the free goodies we give out. So the lollipops, the coloring books, the crayons. I think that's the big three at that. And then helping to break down, obviously, and keep the kids corralled so they don't, run over Santa or charge at him. And for Holiday Stroll, we put out the luminaria that goes from CC O'Brien's all the way down to the train station and even up towards where we're at the library and in your office. So that we always take a lot of hands for because that's just dispersing everyone and that can take a bit of time. And
Yes.
that is on the 4th this year, December 4th from
Okay.
5 to 9 if anyone's interested. Or also if you just want to come. We have a free hay ride back this year. He wasn't able to do it because his horses got injured last year, but we have him back this year. And that's like 5 to 8 maybe. It's not the whole event.
Okay.
But completely free. You can ride with Santa because Santa will sit in the carriage and parade through downtown for a little bit.
Yep.
And there's also the website where you can sign up to volunteer.
Yeah, for the lobster trap tree.
Because every single night there's 2 shifts,
Mm-hmm.
4 people every day from November 23rd till January 5th
Yeah.
that need to be standing there. So that's a lot of
It's a lot of
days.
work. Yeah, a lot
Yeah.
of shifts.
So
Yeah.
volunteers would be great.
Yeah,
for
there's a
that.
whole website for that because there are so many dates, and that is on lobstertraptree.com.
I still don't know how you guys got lobstertraptree.com.
I meant to look into it to let you know, and
It's
I
very
forgot.
impressive.
Yeah.
It's very impressive.
Mhm.
There's so many things that the chamber does that are very impressive. And it is always a pleasure having you guys. And Grace, are you going to be my co-host again next week?
No, I think Lisa's back next week.
Lisa's back next week. I got to have stuff on the walls. If I don't have stuff on the walls next week, Lisa's going to kill me. We're going to paint, by the way. I need to go see Brandon at Westerly Paints because we're going to paint this office.
Mhm.
And although I should probably ask Aaron, I should probably check in with Aaron, our landlord, first. But we're going to paint the office. I'm sure it's fine.
It's
Aaron,
paint.
Aaron, it's Ben. It's your pal Ben. I don't know why. Literally, I just started this bit last week during this
Yes.
show where I talk directly to camera. What was I doing last week? Oh,
I was telling Bruce.
I was telling
Prescott
Bruce not to open any
his-
more stores
Yeah.
because
We can't afford it.
yeah, he opened a store and then 9/11 happened. He opened a store and then the 2008
the
recession happened and then COVID.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
we're
no more.
No more.
yeah,
That's
we
okay.
haven't. The world doesn't have enough Zoes,
well
but
expanded.
the world can't take another Zoes. Anything that you want to plug before you go?
Well, Westerly Dental is always accepting new patients, so give us a call. We'd love to have you.
Where can people find Upcycle Chic?
And you can right now. Currently, I have a Facebook page, Upcycle.
It's beautiful,
Chic,
by the way.
RI, and Instagram.
Awesome. No TikTok.
No, not
Okay.
Specifically to that.
All right.
No,
Cool.
no, don't find me on there.
You heard it here first. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I always love Business Over Breakfast with the Ocean Community Chamber. We will have coffee next week for everybody.
Okay.
And breakfast of some kind. I can't promise that. There's not going to be a continental breakfast every day, 5 days, unless we get a lot of sponsors. There's not going to be a continental breakfast every day. But thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Again, we don't have to go the whole hour always. We talk about what we talk about.
Yeah.
But I really appreciate it. Michelle, you are always a breath of fresh air. Grace, I love having you as my co-host on these Thursday mornings. We'll see you in a couple weeks, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Although I don't know. I mean, we're entering, not that you don't always have a busy season, but we are entering like the marathon of your year.
That's true. But my workday starts at 9, so this works.
Okay.
I can just come in.
So she's got the really, really, really late nights, but we're just going to keep her all morning as well. Well, thank you guys so much. We'll be back in a minute. And if you're watching on the Ocean Community Chamber of Commerce page, thank you so much for watching. This is Business Over Breakfast every Thursday morning here on 321 Media. Thank you guys so much. Bye for now. Everybody else, we'll be back in a minute.
Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. In this challenging insurance environment, Lathrop Insurance can be your beacon in the storm to help you find the coverage you need at the right price. Now, more than ever, you need a partner in the insurance industry that can work with multiple carriers to make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. Lathrop Insurance carries home, auto, and business insurance and can be reached at 401-596-2525. We've been supporting the local community since 1939, and we look forward to working with you.
Hot summers and cold winters can be unbearable, but D&V Mechanical has the solution for you. As a Mitsubishi Diamond dealer, we provide energy-efficient and personalized comfort solutions for your home. Our experienced technicians will install your new system quickly and efficiently, ensuring your complete satisfaction. Don't suffer through another season of discomfort. Contact D&V Mechanical today for a personalized ductless mini-split installation that fits your lifestyle. D&V Mechanical, your comfort is our top priority.
What's going on, everybody? It's Patrick down here at the Wireless Zone at Dunn's Corners at 224 Post Road, and everybody down here is getting the brand new iPhone 16. We have it here in stock. The best part is, right now, if you trade in your old phone, you get it for free. We got deals all weekend, awesome savings. Come on down and see us, 224 Post Road, Dunn's Corners, Verizon Wireless Zone. We'll see you soon.
Welcome back, everybody, to Breakfast with Ben, the Ocean Community. We are no longer live on the Ocean Community Chamber of Commerce page, but we are live here still on 321. And I would now like to introduce my guest. Deb, we're going to need to find another day of the week for you, I think, because Thursdays are now Ocean Community Chamber of Commerce days every Thursday for Business Over Breakfast. But We got some time for breakfast with Ben with one of my favorite guests in the whole wide world, Deb Burton from RI Elder Info. Deb,
Hi, Ben. How are you?
good. How are you?
So far, so good. It's still early. I'm having breakfast with you, so I think it's going to be a great day.
I think it's going to be a great day as well. I needed to put you in my headphones. There we go.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Yes.
Awesome. Awesome.
But
Tell me
do
again, when is the lobster tree going up?
November 23rd
Awesome.
is
And
when it's being lit.
awesome. And then there's carriage rides with Santa. Did I catch that right?
Yep, Santa's Arrival, which I believe is on the 29th on Black Friday.
Nice.
So lots of stuff happening, Deb.
That is awesome. It is
Yeah.
always so much fun in Westerly. It is such a beautiful community.
I agree.
whole
And
area.
Deb, do you like the new Breakfast with Ben logo that I put up?
I do. It is very fun.
I wanted it to be fun.
Yes.
I wanted it to be fun. I wanted it to be lighthearted and fun and bright and all of that stuff. So
But now that I'm thinking, I don't know how often I'm thinking. I usually see you with a baseball hat on.
you usually do?
I feel like I usually see you with a baseball hat.
It depends. It depends on how I'm doing that morning, honestly. The hair's the hair's not that's now it's bad, but I just sort of hold on. You messed up my whole
Buddy Ben and I are friends. Yes. Who
you messed
would
up my
think?
whole thing. So
I
anyway,
know.
no, I don't usually have a baseball hat on for breakfast with Ben, but
Oh.
but I did this morning for sure. So anyway, let me turn down.
Maybe because I'm used to seeing you
Other-
backstage for Friday Friends for RA Elder Info on
Oh
Fridays
yeah,
at 9. Maybe that's it.
Yeah. If I'm not doing anything, I'll throw a baseball hat on. Generally speaking, I don't usually wear the baseball hat for shows, especially not when we have people in the studio and whatever. But I did today, so it is
You're
what it
being all wild and crazy today.
I am. So Deb Burton from RI Elder Info. Deb, what's going on?
Oh my goodness, we're going into Veterans Day weekend, so that's always cool. We do our regular Friday Friends streaming podcast here on 321 Media and our own social media every Friday at 9 a.m. And in the month of November, all of our episodes are dedicated to resources for veterans, military members, and their families, because we want to make sure that the men and women who have served our country are able to access all of the resources that are out there for them without any impediments. So trying to get the word out about that and say thank you to the vets, to those who are serving, and to their families, because there's a huge weight that the families shoulder when our men and women are serving. So that's the big thing. We are also looking at our end of year fundraising and getting sponsors and donors for our work in supporting older adults to remain independent at home for as long as possible, and making sure they have all the right information they need to make informed decisions. Supporting our caregivers out there that are, looking after their loved ones or their friends or their neighbors, and making sure that they have everything that they need in order to do that effectively, especially these days with like the healthcare workforce shortage. More and more and more is falling on family, friends, neighbors, and we're coming together in a lot of our communities to really support one another, and that's really exciting as well. But anybody who's watching, if you have a question, if you are like, oh my God, my dad has Parkinson's, my mom has dementia, I don't know what to do, my husband, my wife, they just had a stroke, call me, email me. I do answer the phone if I'm not chatting with Ben.
I will answer the phone even if I am chatting with Deb. I'm kidding mostly. So
Somebody called you right now and had a question for Deb, I would answer. That'd be
yeah,
totally cool.
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
So Deb, It is. Let's see. Tomorrow you have director Kasim Yarn
Yep.
on. I actually saw him. I don't know if I sent you the video. I saw him marching down the street in front of my house, literally like 2 days after we not that or spoiler alert. Tomorrow's Friday Friends is not live. It's I
It was
mean
pre-taped because it's Veterans Day weekend and everybody has a lot of
exactly
commitments
it
going
was
on.
it was pre-taped because it's Veterans Day weekend exactly. Um, so we got Kasim Yarn on the director of the Office of Veterans Affairs, Veteran Services.
Office of Veteran Services.
Sorry
EJ
about that.
McQuaid last week was head of Veterans Benefits.
Okay, um, so we had Kasim on, and he's a friend. And anyway, so I'm, it's a random Sunday, and I'm all of a sudden I start hearing this band playing outside my
Hey, there you go. We zoomed in.
all of a sudden I start hearing this band playing outside my window, and yeah, no, you can't do that on yours. So I start hearing this band playing outside my window, and I'm like, what's happening? There's no parade today, right? There's no parade. And so I look out and I'm like, I'm waiting. And then all of a sudden I see this band marching down with a bunch of people behind them. And I'm like, why is there a parade? And like there's cars coming, they're on the sidewalk. So like it's not like a parade where the whole like street is shut down. And then I see a man with a big selfie stick marching with a hat on and just smiling and taking video of the whole thing, and I'm like, that's Kasim. And he just turns and looks, and I'm just standing in my front door, the window of my front door. He just looks at me and points and goes, hey, and starts waving. And I'm like, all right, hey director, yeah, this is where I live. So anyway,
Don't worry, your secret's safe with him.
yeah, he's fine. So
Did you
anyway,
find out why there was a parade that he was leading down the road, down the street?
no idea. I think it was a Catholic thing, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it had something to do with the church. Because there were clergy in it as well. So
Okay. Oh, inquiring minds want to know. I'm gonna have to give him a call and find out.
yeah, I mean I know that he goes to the church near my house. So
Yeah. So
um
for folks
anyway,
watching, I wanted to say, starting in, I believe, January, RI Elder Info is going to be doing some more work with our friend Ben, and we're going to start running a show, Tuesday Tips, super short. So if your business does something that would be really helpful that you could share with, say, someone who has recently become widowed or someone who is aging alone.
yeah.
If
Deb,
you
I
have
can't.
tips, tell me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I can hear you.
I can't hear you.
Not at all?
I don't know why.
I don't know why either. Let's
Hello.
see.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
You can hear me. Okay.
Yes. Let's see. I can try changing my.
Okay, I can hear
How
you
about
now.
now? Okay, you can hear me now? I have no
Yeah.
idea what happened.
I
It's
don't
a
know.
hearing test, Ben. We need to get your hearing tested.
Listen, can I tell you a story?
Sure. I love your stories.
Okay. I thankfully it's not a tear. It's a it's a severe sprain. I sprained my MCL,
What is an MCL?
part of the ligaments in your knee,
Oh,
voting.
I'm really glad you voted. I'm sorry you got injured voting.
I don't know who gets injured voting, but I did. So, all right. So listen. So this is what happened. Oh, will this zoom in? Yeah. Too far.
What a nifty little thing.
Anyway, so um my knee, I rolled my ankle at the fair, like first day of the fair, filming the Queen and Princess contest. I just stepped on a root, and anyway, so so my knee on that leg has been kind of tight since August.
Yep.
And also, like, I spend way too much time, like 14 hours a day, sitting in front of a computer, leaning forward, especially with the marketing company and then sports all fall and all of that stuff. I've been leaning forward, putting all of the pressure on my knees, like, and legs, like leaning forward at the desk. Cause, I'm never just like, yeah, so what's happening? Like, I'm always like, this is, um, and so my knee has been tight for like a couple months, because of that. And I was voting, and Jackie and I voted at the high school, and this older woman like came to walk in front of me to go put her ballot in the thing, and I like stutter stepped real quick to like let her go because she took like a turn and I didn't expect her to take a turn, and I stutter stepped and I stopped with my right leg, and it just popped,
Ooh.
and I was like, okay, ow, and I sort of like straightened it out, and then I walked over to the voting booth and I filled out everything as quickly as possible, and I'm not sure. I think I voted for Jill Stein. I don't know. But the I'm sorry. Anyway, but so I like went out, I voted, and then I went out and I like sat down waiting for Jackie, who took, I don't know, 6 hours to vote. Um she was like, I had to read all of the questions. Thoroughly.
Absolutely.
And I was like, this is why we prepared for hours before we went. There were 25 questions on the Westerly ballot.
Oh my goodness.
No, there were 25 questions. We read through all of them. I explained all of them. We looked up ones that she had questions on, and she filled out a sample ballot to bring with her. Still took her about 6 hours to vote. So I so anyway, so I'm like, okay. So I walk outside of the gym and I sit down in this chair, and I'm just like, my knee is immediately swelling up. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, it popped. And so I'm like, like, what happens when your knee pops and it's one of the ligaments? Because I know that it's one of the ligaments. And I was in such excruciating pain all day on Tuesday from that I tried to like stay like laying down and like elevating it and doing the the rice stuff,
Mhm.
rest, ice, compression, and elevation.
Mhm.
And I I spent so much time laying down resting my leg that in my sleep on Tuesday night I pinched a nerve in my neck. So I hurt myself voting, and then I hurt myself sleeping, and I tell you both of those things oh, look, I'm the character.
Yes, you are.
Anyway, so I tell you that because I'm gonna need RI Elder info sooner sooner than I'd like to admit. 37 is hitting me hard. Yeah.
Oh my
I
goodness.
so yesterday I was talking to one of our commentators who's 19 years old, and and I saw a graphic that yesterday or Tuesday was Jason Kelsey's birthday.
Okay. Yep.
Jason Kelsey, future Hall of Famer center for the Eagles, Travis Kelsey's brother, incredibly famous right now, right? And I saw that it was his birthday, and it said November 5th, 1987. And I was like, like everyone treats Jason Kelsey like he is an old man. He retired this year. They had that documentary about them going to the Super Bowl, and like he's an old man that like it hurts to get down and play with his kids and like blah blah blah. I'm like, I'm a month older than Jason Kelsey. And because of how he's portrayed, I even myself consider him like an old. I'm just barely getting started. This man's retired. Like it just. So I sent that to Jacob, and Jacob goes, "You were born in the '80s?" I was like, "All right, I am so old.
Did he think that you were born in the 70s or the
I am
90s?
I am so old." Then the late. I think he thought I was born in the late '90s. He thought I was in my late 20s.
Okay, that's not a
I-
bad thing.
No, sure. No, it's not a bad thing, but also ouch. But also ouch. You know? So
Well, aging
anyway.
is all about what's in your head.
So when can I sign up for my AARP card?
When you are, I think, 44 and a half. So you,
coming
you,
up.
you still got a couple years.
Coming up.
Yeah.
Coming up.
Yeah.
Um
Yeah, I
all
think you sign up for AARP at like 45, give or take.
all right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm ready. I'm
You can
ready.
start getting your discounts. But age is just a number. It's you can still be fully engaged in life. I have a friend that she is 100 and a half. She is out tooling around in her garden on a regular basis. And
Okay,
her
100.
concession is she needs help pulling out the garden hose
Okay.
and putting away in the fall.
Okay. I got to be honest, 100 and a half sounds like 150. Like it's this is the opposite end of the spectrum of parents counting in months
Yes.
until like 36 months, and it's like you have a 3-year-old. You know, when you say 100 and a half,
Yeah.
that sounds like she's 150.
Okay, so
And
it's
she's
106 months.
She's almost 101.
Exactly.
She's
She's-
almost 101.
Yeah, exactly. She's almost 101. In the spring, she'll be 101.
Or just she's 100.
Because I think once you clear 100, it's important to start counting. Like, how far are you going to get? And I love her to death. She's an amazing woman. And
I'm sure.
Like, yeah,
I'm
that's
sure.
what we should do.
And I'm sure she could outwork me in the garden.
If somebody
You know,
wants to be a
I need help
sponsor
with the hose. Yeah, okay, go ahead.
or a grant funder, this is what we should do. You and I should find older adults who are like 100, 90, 80,
Mhm.
and have them on our show.
Okay.
We'll make a show. We just need
We'll make a
sponsors,
show.
donors,
Sure.
and to get living history. Like, how fun would that be?
I would love that.
Yes.
Let's
you could
do
find
it.
out, like, firsthand, what was it like when, I don't know, when the first time you saw Elvis was, or what was it like when 95 was not built yet? Where did the folks of Westerly go for, I don't know, having a baby? What was that like?
Right.
How cool
Yeah.
would that be?
Yeah.
Okay, folks watching, you have to sponsor this. We need to do this because it would just be fun.
I agree.
Hey, you could get. I'm like full of ideas this morning.
I know.
You could get local students who are interested in podcast production, videography, editing, those kinds of things, and have the students team up and do the interviews with the older adults. Wouldn't that be cool?
That would be very cool.
To have somebody who is like 16, 17, speaking with somebody who's like 80, 90, 100 of what's it like when you got your first car?
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. That'd be
I love-
super fun.
I love when you have projects for me to do.
I love it when I have sponsors.
I love it when you have ideas for projects for Ben to figure out.
Okay, maybe not.
No, I'm in. Of course I'm in. Has there ever been any idea where I'm like, no, I'm not interested?
I don't know. I've had a lot of ideas. I think there's
That's
been
true.
times that you're like, no, I don't think so, Deb.
That is true. But
Yes.
generally speaking, I'm usually like, I don't think that angle works, but here's a different one.
Yeah.
That would work. So
Yeah.
anyway,
That's it.
do you like the new office?
I do.
It's kind of bright, so you can't really see out there right now, but you know.
No, you can
Also-
see the traffic go by every so often.
Yeah, how about the fact that all of this light is coming in through the window, but I am still well lit.
I really like that because I have that window problem too.
But I'm still well lit.
You
'Cause it's a
are.
nice camera.
What kind of camera is it?
An OBSBot. It's an OBSBot Lite, Mini Lite 2.
Send me the link.
Okay. It's like
Yeah.
$160.
That's it. Awesome. I like that. That used to be across your head. Wow.
Anyway, Deb, so what's going on? I know that we have Kissim Yarn tomorrow.
Yes.
What's going on for RI Elder Info? You guys can go to rielderinfo.com. And I will say this, a lot of people like to give end of the year donations to nonprofits. So you can go to rielderinfo.com/donates. I'm pretty sure, hold on, I have that one too. Boom, right there, /donate-2. I don't know why it's donate-2 and not just donate. Whatever, I'm not going to judge. What else is going on? What else is going on before we sign off, Deb?
So we are looking at putting together some caregiver support groups for 2025 to really get people connected to each other and connected even more so to the information and resources that they need, because a lot of folks out there are experiencing some things that they're just not sure how to handle, what to do, what resources. They don't realize Medicare doesn't cover long-term care. And so, oh my, what now? They don't realize, some of the great resources that are right there in the ocean community. And so getting people to connected is one of our bigger goals for 2025, to reach more people on an individual basis and help them get the support that they need. Because there's a lot of folks struggling, both emotionally, physically, financially, and we can make a difference. And our sponsors can make a difference. Our donors can make a difference. And I don't know, I think 2025 is going to be like a super exciting year. I think there's going to be big changes coming, and we are going to come together as communities and support one another in a much more grand way. I'm hopeful.
I'm hopeful too.
That's it.
Well, thank you, Deb.
Thank you so much.
I'm always like, I don't know what's going to happen when there's different like things that will trigger this to follow. Anyway, Deb, thank you so much for being here on Breakfast with Ben.
It's been wonderful. I love having breakfast with you, Ben. Tell me when I can do it again.
How about next month?
You're on. It's a
right,
date.
cool. Thank you.
All right,
so
my
much,
friend.
Deb.
Have a great
I
day.
appreciate it. Have a
Bye, everyone.
great day yourself, and I will talk to you soon.
Perfect. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, guys, that is going to be it for this show. I want to thank our guests, Michelle Grayson from Upcycle, Chic, RI, and Westerly Dental Group. I want to thank Grace Lund, my co-host for this morning from the Ocean Community Chamber of Commerce. Business Over Breakfast was so much fun. I also want to thank Deb Burton from RI Elder Info. Thank you so much to all of our sponsors. Thank you to Pizza Place for the wonderful Pizza Place studios that we're in right now in downtown Westerly. It is a great time in Westerly. There's a lot of wonderful things happening in our community. You can check out oceanchamber.org for a full list of all of those events that are happening. And thank you guys so much for being here. Bye for now.
Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. In this challenging insurance environment, Lathrop Insurance can be your beacon in the storm to help you find the coverage you need at the right price. Now, more than ever, you need a partner in the insurance industry that can work with multiple carriers to make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. Lathrop Insurance carries home, auto, and business insurance and can be reached at 401-596-2525. We've been supporting the local community since 1939, and we look forward to working with you.
Hot summers and cold winters can be unbearable, but D&V Mechanical has the solution for you. As a Mitsubishi Diamond dealer, we provide energy-efficient and personalized comfort solutions for your home. Our experienced technicians will install your new system quickly and efficiently, ensuring your complete satisfaction. Don't suffer through another season of discomfort. Contact D&V Mechanical today for a personalized ductless mini-split installation that fits your lifestyle. D&V Mechanical, your comfort is our top priority.
Hi, I'm Chris Kozłowski, owner of Broadview Florist and Garden Center in Dunn's Corners. For over 40 years, our family-owned business has been your go-to destination for beautiful, custom-made floral arrangements. Whether it's a special event or just to brighten up your day, we create highest quality designs tailored just for you. Trust Broadview Florists to make every moment unforgettable. Visit us today or give us a call at 401-322-0390.
Are you looking for a fresh cut in Westerly? Step into Rio's Barber Shop in Granite Plaza. Whether it's a classic trim or a trendy new look, we've got you covered. Experience the perfect cut for every age and style in a friendly and relaxed atmosphere. At Rio's, it's not just a haircut, it's an experience. Visit Rio's Barber Shop in the Granite Plaza in Westerly or give us a call to schedule your appointment at 401-315-2208. Your style, our craft, Rio's Barber Shop.
I am Jim Howe. My practice is focused on representing people injured in car accidents, representing people injured in premises liability, represent people in all walks of life. I say all the time that I represent the underdog, and by the underdog I mean the person who is injured and is facing lawyers that are hired by insurance companies. If you unfortunately find yourself injured in an automobile collision or in any other circumstance where insurance may come into play, think of giving me a call.
Experience local excellence with Roof Right Roofing in Charlestown, Rhode Island. With over 40 years of unmatched expertise, Roof Right specializes in architectural shingles and holds the prestigious title of GAF Master Elite Installers. Known for their commitment to the community and support for local initiatives, Roof Right is your trusted partner for all of your home's roofing needs. Call today for a free estimate at 401-212-4140.
Ever thought about leveling up your fitness game in a fun and meaningful way? Kiefer's Martial Arts on Granite Street has everything you're looking for. Kickboxing, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and of course, adult karate. It's not just about getting fit, it's about building your self-confidence, discipline, and that unstoppable feeling you get from all your hard work. Stop into Kiefer's Martial Arts today to sign up.
What's going on, everybody? It's Patrick down here at the Wireless Zone at Dunn's Corners at 224 Post Road, and everybody down here is getting the brand new iPhone 16. We have it here in stock. The best part is right now, if you trade in your old phone, you get it for free. We got deals all weekend, awesome savings. Come on down and see us, 224 Post Road, Dunn's Corners, Verizon Wireless Zone. We'll see you soon.
Brunch has arrived at Surf Cantina every Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. And don't miss our weekly specials like Monday Night Industry Night, Taco Tuesday with DJ Trivia, $1 Wing Wednesdays, Reggae Thursdays, DJs every weekend at 10 p.m. and karaoke on Sundays at 8. Only at Surf Cantina, 15 Canal Street in downtown Westerly.
Hi, I'm Neil Anthus, owner of Sound Financial Partners. We're a full-service financial planning practice dedicated to optimizing your investment, tax, and cash flow strategies. As fiduciaries, we always keep our advisory clients' best interests in mind when making recommendations. Whether you're preparing for retirement or growing your business, we're here to help you achieve your financial goals. Ready to start your journey to financial success? Visit us at our Westerly office or give us a call at 401-642-4333.